Alright. Not the point of the video, right? So, how do we want to go about this? We're just going to get to talk about our dreams and shit, what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
To this camera.
To that camera.
And this microphone on a wooden pole. This is a wooden pole.
Yep, ghetto as fuck.
Ghetto. Don't say the mean potty word language around here.
Okay, fine, I'll censor it.
Just kidding. Okay. Start us off. Start us what we're here for.
Well, I learned English through watching cartoons.
Keep going. This is gonna be a heat video.
Well, back in my lifetime, came here to America when I was 3 years old. When I was 3 years old.
We're not gonna get done with this shit.
I got so much storage space. No worry.
That's good. This is good. I share some. You guys want some?
You can't have any.
Can't have any. Not yet. But one day I'll buy you guys popcorn. Trust me on that. That's gonna be good. That's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy everyone popcorn. We're gonna have a popcorn party while watching our films, which got us straight into the topic. See, I planned this thinking we're gonna talk on films because we want to make films and animation shit,
Yeah, because we love films.
and we need popcorn for that. So I just randomly said before this I was craving popcorn. Didn't even realize that it was gonna correlate films and popcorn as much as it's correlating now. We're gonna set that shit aside so you can talk on it. Come back to him later. So, care if I just start yapping on stuff?
Go ahead, man.
Alright, here's what my mind is saying right now. Both of us, first off, probably should introduce ourselves, right?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm Carson,
I'm Coy.
and, well, I want to write stories. I just find it fun to tell a story. I've always been a storyteller type of person. You know, invite me to the campfire making s'mores, and I'll tell the most egregious, horrendous stories ever, along with throw matches and light the pants on fire of one of the people sitting around. True story. Now let me get into that story. Just kidding. See, I can tell stories, but point is, I also, want to animate and build a thing, and I feel like if we can build a whole community about that, like, that'd just be a fun. That's kind of like just a beginning idea I have. You can go ahead and build on. I've been talking for too much. You got to get your input on what you.
Yeah, the point is we have a lot of passion for this. Ever since I was a kid, the first thing I remember in my lifetime was like watching TV shows. PBS Kids. Like one of the first things I've ever watched. Wildcrats, Martha Speaks, World Girl. I don't know if you know any of those shows.
I know all of them. What's the one? Dinosaur Train. Come
Dinosaur
on.
Train!
Dinosaur Train, guys. Shout out to Dinosaur Train. Whew, that's, what was the other? There was one right before. Cat in the Hat. Come on. Cat in the Hat was kind of.
Is it Pop? Yeah, I think it's Pop.
There
PBS
was-
Kids.
I think there was like a Cat in the Hat back in there that was with it. But Dinosaur Train and Wildcrats.
Yep. OG shows.
Oh, yeah, dude. Before going to kindergarten or before going to like elementary school. Because our schools would start like 8:45 and the shows would start I think at like 8 or something, so you can watch
You can watch a little bit
you
before
can
you
watch
leave.
like an episode or sometimes episode and a half right before you had to leave and get on the bus to go to school. And it was I have that exact same thing.
Dude. And when you get
See-
home from school, you gotta turn it on right after you get home. Then you watch other shows.
Or just the day, like, see, now this is what made Sick Days so good, was Sick Days, you didn't have to just pause the episode halfway through to get on the bus and go home, or go to school. You're sick, you're just sitting on the couch, now you gotta watch it, and you gotta watch the next one, you gotta watch the next one, and it just kept going, like, Dinosaur Train, Wildcrats, Smart Speaks,
World Girl,
whatever other ones, I can't
Sesame
remember.
Street.
It just, it would just keep going, and you just keep
Yeah.
going, and you're just, sick on the couch, chilling out, not having to do with school, because let's be honest, no one likes school. In college, I don't even like school.
Yeah, that was like your responsibility as a kid. Like getting home as fast as possible so you don't miss any of the show.
Point is, show. Always
Show.
wanted, it was always around show, entertainment. That's like, other people are like that dedicated with sports. Like they'll, wake up, train, working out. They'll, going to the gym. They're always after school sports. I feel like more of us was I mean, I did sports all the time, but I would always try and start the morning with the show, and I always go to bed, watch a show, even to this day. Like, even back then when I was a child, I would always try and watch a show somewhere. Like, eating food, always watching a show and eating food. You can't not watch a show and eating food, regardless if it's just on YouTube, which is currently what's going on here, or if it's straight up anime, or if it's straight up... just give an example, quick. It's not coming off my head.
Yeah, what? You named everything. TV shows, movies, anime, live action.
Well, good. Then I covered it all. So, with that, what else? There's the fact of learning animation, or like just projects we end up wanting to do, or just...
Yeah, we have a long ways to go. The idea is to get like a budget going, get like a good story going, so we can pitch it to other people, and then learn about the industry, see what happens, make our own show. Yeah, let me show you some of my shows that I feel like impacted me growing up. A show that I used to watch goes by Gravity Falls, if you never heard of that.
Yeah, no way you're telling me never heard of that. That shit.
Maybe people watching this in the future that don't watch it anymore.
Go watch it.
Maybe the thing is in the past, but back then...
Go watch it.
When you turn on an episode, you can't like not feel like unbridled joy of just sitting there, watching it, seeing what happens, predicting what's going to happen in the future, thinking about it again, then waiting until the next episode comes out for the conclusion of the story. It always keeps you on edge. It's always exciting to watch. There's nothing like it.
Exactly. And then, can we just speak on the creator of it, Alex Hirsch? Am I saying that? Hirsch?
Yeah, Alex Hirsch.
Alex Hirsch, but inspiring dude. Like, once I first watched Gravity Falls, which actually wasn't even that long ago, it was probably like 2 years ago I watched it. So I was behind the whole trend of it. But I was just so many people were like, you gotta watch it. Like, it's a childhood show, you have to watch. You can't have a childhood without watching it. So I was like, shoot, I gotta watch it. I technically missed it during the childhood. I was probably 17 at the time, so it's like technically child. So hey, still counted. But no, after watching, like, it genuinely like intrigued me so much that I was like getting in like to understand Alex Hirsch and how he was writing it, and it's just all about it. And then the point I want to bring that up, it's just like a sideway real quick, but the way he did like the real life scavenger hunt for the Bill Cipher. That is something that genuinely, like, I would love as well to do. Like, I would love to write a story and then incorporate the community that we build, the world, into the story of, like, oh, now it's in the world. There is a true scavenger hunt, or there are mysteries and solves that I can put in the real world. So it's more, I can get it more than just a show. Now it's a show and it's interactive, Like, just keeps building up of things I want to do with it.
Yeah, Alex Hirsch definitely brought life into the show, voiced many characters of the show, then made like a just overall good community.
Exactly, yeah. So it's like, and I've seen all these other people, these story writers, other stories, creators. Just I don't know. It's inspiring, and it's like it makes me want to do what they're doing. So I guess back again, just regrouping. I don't know where we're through in this video of it, but like regrouping back. Just the whole point is like, these are our goals. We want to be like these people. Improve on what we think we can improve on, that we think we can do better, which might not be a lot. Maybe we're not going to be better.
Maybe we won't be as good as them, but
maybe we won't. Maybe we'll be better. Who knows? We'll have our own way. We want to do it our own unique way. We want to be unique in our own ways. But we want to like take spins off what we found super cool and that like impacted us, and see if we can impact other people as well, as much as like it made us feel good. But,
yeah.
Any other things we got? I feel like it's kind of wrapping up. Our first podcast, sitting on this, thing. Just capture my popcorn. Let's try this again, guys. Let's not choke on this one.
Yeah, the point is, we just love stories, dude.
And popcorn and candy. If you gave me a 30-second intermission, I could go get a king-size bag of Swedish fish and Kinder Buenos that's just chilling around, because it's like, come on, you gotta have your snacks with movies.
Yeah, always. You just gotta enjoy the experience, enjoy the fun. Because once you watch it, you can never like unwatch it.
Exactly.
And then you continue on to the next story, and then the next story, and then until you just die.
Until you just die. Until there's nothing left. But like the point is, there's always another story. Right?
Always another story. Could be good, could be bad. you just gotta go watch it and see if it's good.
Exactly. Those ones that leave the biggest impact, you know, those ones that are like, for me, good example, because I finished it, Attack on Titan. Genuinely left such a big impact. It's like, I don't know if I'll ever be the same watching another show again. It was so good. And, well, a month later, not even a month later, I go and watch Arcane, and it was like, same level of, wow. Now, getting that feeling of what the shows give you.
You always gotta raise the ceiling.
Exactly. And there's always good ones out there, and we just want to, you know, hopefully join in with that and make that same experience for other people. If not my own self. Like, if I write a story, like, and I don't like it, because I'm writing it, it's like, I'm not going to write it then. That doesn't make any damn sense. Point is, I want to write good stories that I find myself I enjoy, so, like, even if other people don't enjoy it, I enjoy it myself. So, like, I can watch it myself, kind of thing.
Leave something behind.
So yeah, then so I can also give myself the own feeling of this, you know, giggity, whatever that is, feeling myself, because that's really my end goal. You know, not only to build up a great community, but to give people and myself just the feeling that stories have always given me. Just
yeah, if we made anyone feel like such unbridled joy watching this show, I'm here to be sentimental here. If anyone feels so damn happy watching our show, then we succeeded. If anyone feels so mad that they have to wait like a week to watch another episode, then we succeeded.
I'm gonna make sure that happens. I will make this is a promise. I will make sure there will be multiple cliffhangers. This is not something you should probably promise, but I'm gonna, because I'm gonna take my unique spin on it. There will be multiple cliffhangers that are gonna suck, and you're gonna have to wait on them. But because I like to tease people, that sounds. I like to. There's no other word for it.
We do it all the time. They tease people.
I like to tease people. I'm a joker person. Like, I would harass my brothers and shit and my friends, and I just harass people, I guess. But because I like you, I gotta throw in the teaser. So maybe like between the season finales or stuff or something like that, it's gonna take a year to make the next season or something. I can start throwing in just like little trinkets. What's a good little snippets? That's a word. Snippets of like what's gonna happen, what kind of interesting stuff is, and that's just, I don't know, that's something I want to do. You know, keep that excitement going for all of it.
Yep, they're gonna be pissed waiting for the next season, like a year or something, waiting for every day for it, counting down the days.
But I will at least I'll give you some like teasers and shit. And I also want to like build again back to the whole community thing. I want to have I want to be social with you guys. I don't want to just be like, oh, here's a show, here's the release schedule, boom, it's out there, do whatever. Like, I want to interact with the community. I want to, like, you know, again, like I was like with Alex Hirsch, like set up an actual real world puzzle or something, or like, you know, I want to get out there and, you know, or like these sitting here things. Like, of course, this is our first time sitting here, and we're kind of like,
yeah, we're kind of awkward. We don't know what we're doing.
This is first, like, yeah, of course, but like I could see myself doing this like after finishing a season of a show, you know, getting a bunch of questions from anyone that wants to say anything on it, and we can just talk on it, or
talk
just
on it for hours, say whatever we want.
Like that, or like, you know, live streams or whatever those would end up being. I don't know. Just I want to be I want to like community is my big goal in this. So for my final words, it'd be like, I want to build a film studio. You know, build a group, a community that can all be like excited for films together, and that can, you know, just be there and just, I don't know, just the community, the feeling the community is really what I'm going for through entertainment, through films, because of how it's all given me through my life, and I kind of just want to help make more of it. That's my final take. So I guess you want to give any final takes on here, because I feel like we're wrapping up.
Yeah, we are making this job into our dreams, which is the most exciting part of this.
Oh yeah.
Whether we succeed in our goals or whatever, just know that we started going towards our goal, going towards our dream. So whatever happens from then, we started. So we can't complain.
We tried. We are trying. That's basically what we're saying. We're gonna put in the effort. We're gonna hope our dreams can come true. But that's it. I think that's all we got.
Yep. Just two dudes on a couch.
2 dudes on a couch.
Humble beginnings.
Bag of popcorn.
Fade out.
I'm choking on. Pause.
Popcorn.